Okay, so today I'm once again going to be making music inside of Minecraft, except this time I actually kind of know what I'm doing. I am still not a Redstone master or anything, but I think this time I can actually focus on making a better song rather than just trying to get it to play. So anyway, straight into it. I'm just going to start off by destroying everything that I made in the last video because I want to make it more efficient. This is just horrible. However, I am still going to be keeping this step counter thing over here, which I made look a whole lot nicer. Kind of looks like Rob the Robot now. So yeah, let's get destroying. This is kind of sad. Oh, all of this stone is so ugly. I only realized it once I started editing the video. So this time I think I'm actually going to spend a bit of time to make it look a bit nicer, make it look a bit more presentable. Yay, nearly done. So I'm actually going to be getting rid of this counter here as well because I've made two individual ones. So I've got one in here and then I've also built one all the way down here. That was a really lucky find. And these are actually run completely independently. It was quite annoying trying to line them up, but I finally got it in the end. It only took 30 minutes. So there we go. It is all cleared out now. That was surprisingly quick considering it took me 12 hours to put together. That is quite sad. So over here is the tempo source for my song so I can sync all the instruments together. And like I said before, I'm actually trying to make this look nice, which is why I had the original clock down there. Might go like that. Yeah. So now I'm just going to remake all of the individual tracks to trigger the separate instruments. Now, I can't really remember how I did this. One there. And one there. Look at me go. I am a pro Minecrafter now. Oof. That is looking nice. Looks much better than the last video. So someone in the comments told me that I can use half slabs to make the redstone go up. I don't get it. How's that any different? That just makes a full block. It even destroys like a full block. There is half. Like that? No. I am so confused. How is that any faster? It just makes a full block. Wait, what? I'm so confused. That just make it go up slower though. Why can I only place it on the top half? Wait. Like that. That is pretty cool. It's very ugly though. So can I just keep going up? I guess that is actually a whole lot better than just doing stairs that go off in long lines. That should actually work pretty well. So now for this part, can I just go like this to send it to all my switches? Wait a minute. It doesn't flow downwards. Is that a thing? Okay, so that seems like a thing. So apparently I can only travel upwards, which kind of ruins my whole plan. So now I'm just wondering how I can make this more efficient, because I feel like I'll still have to do the big stairs going up. I figured out how to use the torches to make it go up as well, but I still can't really figure out a way to make it go down. Okay, so it has been about half an hour. I still haven't been able to make anything that is more efficient than in my last video. I think I will actually just have to go for these half slab ones. At least that saves a little bit of space. Did it actually work? Aw. Sad, I thought it actually worked. Wait a minute, I just need to put a torch there. Hey! I think that works. Wow, that took forever. Somehow I got the current to flow downwards. It is definitely not as nice looking. That is hideous, but at least it works. So if I got that right, this should play. And then it shouldn't play. Maybe not. Oh, how did I do it in the last video? If I switch this switch, it should stop playing. Hey, we got it. So that doesn't actually look too bad. I think I should be able to hide it away pretty easy as well. I think that is a success. I still don't really get how it works, but it looks like the torches just carry the current down. It works, that's all I care about. I actually set that up for the wrong track, so I'm gonna have to put in another one over here. Which means I need to destroy this entire wall. Yay. Okay, so I've just put together two of these tracks here. I'm just gonna do a little test. So if I flick this switch here, I think it should play the harp sound. And then if I flick this on here, it should play the kick drum. Oh, so far so good. Oh, perfect. Spooky. So now I just need to duplicate this section over 2 times. Maybe I'll make 5 instruments in total. I can't remember what I said at the start. And then I guess once I am finally done with that, I can start making my song. This is taking a really long time. So, do you remember at the start of this video when I said that I wanted to spend a lot more time actually making the music rather than constructing the music making machine? Well, got a bit carried away. So I took a couple of days break from filming this video, but because I am so addicted to this game right now, I still kept building even while I wasn't filming, which is how this whole monstrosity here just appeared. So it still functions exactly the same as the music machine in my first video, except now it just looks a whole lot nicer, and the design is easily repeatable, so if I want to add in more instruments, I can just copy over this whole thing here. Now I'll just give you a quick little rundown of how my setup works. So the switch here just turns off this redstone torch while also turning on these redstone lamps. Is that what those are called? And I just have these redstone lanes running across the roof, and each one goes to its own individual channel, which sends the current all the way down to the bottom into these comparators here. And then the other input for the comparator is still just the beat counter thing, which is actually still sitting all the way over here. I didn't move it. So that just sends out a pulse running all the way under the ground, all the way around here. So as soon as I activate this switch here, this redstone torch here is turned off, which turns off this current, which allows the comparator to send through a signal going up these towers here into these note blocks. So I've changed up my note block setup a little bit. So instead of having the current run all the way through these and then spin around and come back like in my last video, so now the signal just goes through one direction. So it comes all the way through these note blocks and then it starts playing on this upper layer here. Now this was actually quite annoying to try to figure out how to make it function properly and also look nice. So I think what I came up with in the end looks quite nice. So I have these redstone repeaters which just take the current out of this tower here, which goes to these note blocks, and they just send the redstone current up these towers out the back, which then just comes through these redstone repeaters here up to the top layer. So I've just set the timing up, so as soon as the current goes into this last redstone repeater, this note block here starts playing, which is why I have so many repeaters lined up. I think it is a completely unnecessary setup, but I think it just looked nicer, and I didn't really like the panning back and forwards. I'd rather just have it panning one way. Now this track here is actually a little bit special because it has the glass running along here. That is because this is going to be my drum track. So whenever I need to place in a snare drum, we will just go like that, and it's not going to fall through down onto that note block. Now that actually brings me onto the next point of this setup. So I originally had this lower channel of note blocks sitting further up. I think it was around here. Wait, it must have actually been somewhere around there. Yeah, that's right. So when I was testing out the original design, which was higher up like this, I tried to put in a snare drum, which means I'd have to put in a block below it, just because the snare drum uses sand, which doesn't hold up by itself. So I'd go like that to put in my snare drum, but I didn't know this before. Apparently if you put a block on top of a note block, it won't play any sound. So turn on the current, block on top of the note block, doesn't play any sound, but then if you take the block off, it plays the sound perfectly fine. Now I didn't actually know that this was a thing in my last video, but it's actually going to help me out this time. That is actually why I have all of these note blocks here already set up. It's just because I'm going to cover them all up to start with, and then I can just go through and destroy the blocks where I want the notes to play. So just go a little something like that. Nice. That was my biggest problem in the last video, trying to figure out all of the rhythms for the melody and stuff. It just got a little bit complicated, but I think doing it this way really simplifies the whole process. I'm actually looking forward to coming up with the melodies and stuff because it's just going to be so much easier. I also just realized how fast I've been talking. I think I've had too much coffee, and I think I'm just too excited to be playing Minecraft, which is kind of sad. But yeah, that is my whole music making setup. Actually, I better just say, I quickly replaced the beat counter here. My old one kept going out of time. This one here is the exact same design. It just looks a whole lot cleaner. I tidied up the circuit a little bit. It is still pretty inefficient, but I didn't really want to waste too much time coming up with a new circuit. It is still the exact same design, just shrunken down a lot. And that also means that I did destroy my old Rob the Robot counter, which I just made at the start of the video. Rest in peace, Rob. Now there's actually a couple more features which I'd like to add to this machine, but I thought I'd do them on camera just because it's probably going to take me a really long time. But just doing it on camera really forces me to do it as fast as I can because I don't have infinite storage space. So the first thing that I want to build is I want to put in an audible metronome that you can actually hear, just because they'll make it a whole lot easier to come up with my song idea Once I actually start doing that, I kind of forgot this was a video about making music. I could just leave the drum track playing like I did in the last video, but that got really annoying really fast, and it was also really annoying to edit. So I'll just build a really basic metronome circuit, which I actually think I'll build under the ground just because I want it to be quieter. So I think I am just going to start off by, that was easy, trying to find my beat counter, and it looks like we have a single repeater over there, so I'll just have to remember that when I'm building this out. So I'm just going to dig this out a bit. Now I'm quickly just going to put this in just so I can see how loud it is when I'm all the way up here. That's just as loud. I need to go way deeper. Diggity diggity dig. Diggity diggity dig. Okay, that should be deep enough, hopefully. That is still just as loud. I'm going to have to go extremely deep with this metronome. It doesn't start getting quieter until I get really high up. We real Minecrafters now. Okay, now let's just see if this is going to be deep enough. Hopefully it is. Okay, that is actually getting there. I think I might need to go a little bit deeper still. I think I'll just need to go 5 or so blocks deeper, which means I'm going to need to put in some repeaters. Okay, hopefully that is quiet enough. Oh, I think that is perfect. Let's just quickly try turning on. Come on, how do I get through? Oh my. Yay, let's just quickly try turning on an instrument. Well, apart from it being horribly out of time, I think that is going to work. I think that is deep enough to start building the metronome circuit. Now, I wanted to have it set up to a switch, which I could easily turn on and off, but that is going to have to go very deep as well. So it turns out that was really easy. So I just have this little circuit running all the way around. I try to space it out a bit just because of all the panning and stuff with the audio. And I just have this comparator here, which is linked up with this really long redstone line going. I can't get up there. I'm gonna have to go through the top. I basically just use this exact same layout here to get the redstone to go down, which is linked up to the switch here. So switch it on, turns on the light, turns on the metronome. Oh yeah. I actually feel like I'm starting to slowly get to the point where I can think of an idea and actually make it with redstone. However, some things would definitely take longer than other things, but I still feel like I'm starting to get a bit more confident. So I actually think that is going to be the only feature which I'm going to add to this music playing machine for now. I really wanted to create a system which would change the instrument as the melody was playing, so I could have the same melody line play on multiple different instruments and without having to create the melody multiple times, but I think I'll save that for making music in Minecraft episode 300. So anyway, on to the music making. Those are spooky sounds. What are those from? So because I now have my metronome track, I don't think I need to start off with the drums this time, so I might actually start off with something for the melody. I think I might actually start off with this flute sound here. I don't think I used it in the last video. Hey, and would you look at this? Oh. Everyone in the comments told me that you can just look at a block and swap it out by clicking in the scroll wheel. I had no idea, which makes it a whole lot easier. I don't have to spend 10 minutes trying to figure out which each block is. So I'll just go through and swap out all of these blocks here. So now because of the way that I have it set up, I just need to go through and delete these blocks here and try come up with a rhythm for my melody that I want. Ooh, that's not good. My metronome isn't even in time. I thought it was. Oh no. This is going to be annoying to fix. Something to do with the amount of repeaters that I used. I used 2 going down to that comparator. And I've only got the 1 coming up here. Yeah, that's an easy fix. So what I might do is just go... Oh no! I didn't mean to do that. Like that. I think I made a mistake. I think I might have just put that out of sync with my beat counter. I just need to do a test. Hopefully I didn't do anything wrong. Oh, I did. No, it took me so long to get them synced up properly. Oh man, sort out. So from what I saw, it was half a beat off. Oh. Now I guess that's made it a full beat off. Oh my god. Yeah, okay. So how How do I fix this? I just realized that I could just switch the time on this repeater. I didn't have to ruin my entire track for it. So now this should turn on when this first one here lights up. Yay! That wasn't too hard to fix. I actually forgot to line up this metronome properly. So all I have to do is go like that. Yeah, easy. Now I feel like this is the 40th time that I've said this, but we can finally start making music now. Yay! So I'm just going to try to figure out a rhythm for my main melody. Whoops. And then we want a little one coming off the side here. Go like that. Put the block down. Oh, that was way easier. So that is just the rhythm that my melody is going to be going in. That is not the pitch that they're going to be. So let's just try to figure something out. Oh, we're getting somewhere. Actually, I might put these ones here up an octave. Wait, where is it? Should I put the entire thing up an octave, maybe? Well, let's try that out. I actually quite like that. So I do the higher octave down here, the lower octave up here. I like that. Ba bum bum bum. Easy. I feel like this note here. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, that kind of works. I might switch it up later on, but I think that is what I'm going to base my entire song around, so we'll just switch that track off for now. I think I might actually put some of these gold blocks on the same melody track as well. I think those could work pretty nicely. Let's just switch this back on, even though I just switched it off. Wow, see if my step counter is working. Oh, perfect. Just gold block in there. No! Gotta go all the way around. And we just put our note block there. Hey. I think I might actually put another one of these coming off here. Ooh. Yeah. This is already sounding a lot better than my last song. Oh, I see you change this one. Yeah. Now, what should we do for our next instrument? I might actually try out this guitar sound. Now, I might put it on this track here, which is gonna be the middle track. And I also haven't put any of the roof blocks on as well, so I better just quickly do that. Now, that is definitely not what I want for my drums. Just gotta put in our wool. And I actually think I'm going to keep this pretty simple for this guitar part. Maybe this last note? Whoops. Actually, I'll put it up an octave. Yeah. Now what I might do to spice it up a bit. And like that. Ooh, that's working. Oops. That is not working. Yeah. I'm liking the sound of that. I'm just not sure about this last chord here, but I can always fix that up later on. Actually, what does it sound like if I put the bass on those ones? Oh, no. I know what I'm going to do. So this track here is going to be the bass. Go like that. to turn it on. And we'll just put that one there. Ooh, that is sounding good. That sounds pretty good. I am liking that. What does it sound like when we bring in our main melody? Ooh, that is good. Yeah. I wish they had a clap sound. I think I might actually just bring in the snare next. Just copy that. What? Now the drum track is this one here. So I'm guessing that one there's going to be a snare. You guessed wrong. Yeah, that one there's going to be the snare. Ooh, that's awfully low, but I'll take care of that later on. I think so. Oh, I hate sand. Why would they use sand for a note block sound? Ah, ooh, oh no. Ah, how am I going to do this? I can't put my snare drum shooting off here because I'll get some issues. I guess I can turn it and have it coming around the corner. No, because then it'll... Why can't this be easy? I'll take care of that ghost note later on. Let's just try to get in the basic rhythm, just like that. Hey! That is sounding pretty good to me. Let's just put in some of these kicks. No. We want that one. No, we don't. Is it that one? And then we just go like that. That should be finished kick and snare. Yeah, that is pretty good. Doesn't sound too bad, it just sounds a bit basic. That sounds good. I feel like I want to have a secondary bass line which just plays one note for the entire thing, so I might actually put that on this track here. So we'll just go like that. Let's try that out. I don't know if I got the right note. I might switch up the melody a bit at the end. This is no fun. So I'm gonna have it going like that, and then I can switch that one off, switch this one on, bring in the drums. Oh! Yeah! We gotta stop that because we don't want to spoil the finished song. Hey, that sounds good. So I've just filled up this final track here with these woodblock sounds. I've got these nice little rolls. It's kind of acting as a hi-hat. Now I just need to put a couple more of these in, and then I think I'm pretty much finished with the song. Just go one of those in there, one of those in there. Note block. Note block. Oh, what? Note block. I think that should be it. What? What happened there? Okay, so that was just a glitch, not that exciting. But I think that's going to be it for the wood block line. I think it is working pretty well. I might need to pitch them all up. But apart from that, I actually think that is going to be it for this song. Now, that was definitely a whole lot faster to actually make this song than it was in my first video. I think that'd mainly just have to be because of the new song making machine, which I built. But I guess that did take like 20 hours to build. So was it really quicker? I don't think so. Anyway, here is the moment which you have all been waiting for. Here is the finished beat. Enjoy. So there we go, that is my second song made inside of Minecraft. This one here was just as much fun to make. I thought I'd be getting a little bit bored of it, but no, I'm totally addicted. I will most likely be doing a whole lot more Minecraft focused videos on my channel in the next couple of weeks. This is just too fun. But I'm also thinking about trying to make music inside of survival mode, which could take a really long time since I don't know what I'm doing. But just because it is going to take so long, I might actually upload separate episodes of it onto my second channel. I don't know. Go and subscribe to it if you want. I might put it up. But yeah, anyway, I think that's going to wrap it up for this video. Make sure to go ahead and let me know what you thought of it down in the comments, and I will see all of you in the next couple of days for my next upload, which will probably be a Minecraft one. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.